This guy is weird in a bad way.
If you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, we actually had more people.
Weird in a creepy way.
You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Weird in a dangerous way.
In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Just weird.
Don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?
99% of the things I'm saying are common sense.
Too weird to be president.
These guys are creepy and yes, just weird as hell.
Thank you. Great job. What a beautiful young daughter. What a beautiful young daughter.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would. And I say, hi, Mr. Levitt, I'm Donald Trump. I know it. I was doing great. I was sort of like a hot guy. I was hot as a pistol. I think I was hotter than I am now when I became president, okay? I don't know. I said to somebody, was I hotter before or hotter now? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Who the hell cares, right?
Trump's always been creepy, but his latest attacks on Kamala Harris have taken things up a notch.
I don't want to be mean. Liars, cheaters, thugs, perverts, rat-infested, graffiti-infested, frauds, crooks, freaks, creeps, radical left, bad people, lunatics. Just a system of high energy steam. I'd like it to be a little bit warmer. Guys go like, I have Indian blood. I just had bacon this morning. I think the fact that I'm leading in the polls is what's keeping the stock market up. It was the best bacon I've ever had. I only talk about polls if they're good for me. I never talk about them if they're bad. There was no fat in it. Even if you vote and then pass away, it's worth it. If you're just so sick you can't, darling, I don't think, get up. We don't want to catch disease from people that sadly are not feeling so great. Take me in, oh tender woman. Go home to mommy. Your mommy's waiting.
And then there is this, a photo of Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton. The caption, which I'm not going to read out, is demeaning of both women and contains a vulgar reference to oral sex acts. Now remember, again, this is the Republican candidate for president and the 45th president of the United States talking about two women who, no matter what you think of their politics, are two of the most accomplished women in American political history. This is what he chose to amplify.
And now it seems like there's a new object of his affections.
Very powerful person, very strong person, very courageous person, a warrior. Laura Loomer. Laura, where are you? Thank you, Laura. Great job you do. We have a lot of great friends and a lot of great people. Laura, how are you? You look so beautiful, as always. That's a woman with courage. You don't want to be loomered. If you're loomered, you're in deep trouble. That's the end of your career, in a sense. Thanks, Laura. She's actually...
That's smile. That says Trump 2024.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you. We love you.
Yeah.
What is appealing about her to him? Is it that she is complimenting him? Is it more than that?
I think that she's willing to defend anything that he says or does. And he likes that. She's the ultimate sycophant. And so I think that he likes that she'll defend him. She's clearly angling for some sort of job in the administration, I would imagine. Maybe she wants to be White House press secretary.
She's posted about that before.
And that is what is most concerning to me, because I've talked about this threat of who will be with Donald Trump if he is elected president again, who will be staffing a second administration. I like to think that during the first administration, you had people of good character who wanted to staff him and would push back on him. But in a second administration, you're going to get the Laura Loomers of the world who are in his ear, who are the ones helping run the country. I mean, to think that she would be in the White House potentially and serving in one of the most important roles, and she's clearly a known liar. She pushes conspiracy theories, and her job could potentially be being the spokesperson for the president.
The fact that Laura Loomer seems to have been brought into Donald Trump's inner circle is terrifying, but it isn't at all surprising because this is what we've come to. And if the rumors of them having an affair are true, that is creepy and also super gross. But if Loomer's former aide is to be believed, she wants something far more terrifying than a hookup. And it's easy to dismiss Laura Loomer as a far-right kook because she is one, but Trump is desperate as well as creepy. He loves anyone who will stroke his ego, and he's burned bridges with just about anybody who won't. If his last term's turnover is anything to go by, he might end up just auctioning off positions in his administration, including to people like her.
I'll tell you, there will be changes, nothing monumental from that standpoint. I don't think very much different than most administrations. And we have many people lined up for every single position. Any position, everybody wants to work in this White House. We are a hot country. This is a hot White House.
And Trump's seeming closeness to Loomer gives us a scary glimpse into what a bizarre and hateful cast of characters we could face if we don't keep this creepy a-hole out of the White House.
Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.